life into something that you can never own.
Hello, Aries. Here is your reading for the week of January 8th through about the 14th, January 14th. These are general. Take what works and what doesn't just doesn't work. Okay, let's see what the cards have in store for you. Okay, one card for my Aries, please. One card for my Aries. And another card for my Aries, please. And one more for my Aries. You know what? These both kind of came out. I wanted to talk to you, so let's see. And I need a reversal for my Aries. I'm just challenging my Aries. Hold on a second here. Oh, this one. And I need your recommendations. Not yet. Not yet, guys. Not yet. That's the one. Okay, guys, so let's take a look. So this is your energy for the week. So you have the Eight of Swords, which is all about kind of feeling restricted. Now, this could be self-imposed restrictions. Sometimes I was getting this a lot recently. I was kind of doing some school stuff, and I had to stay home, obviously, to study and write papers or whatever. So there was things that I wanted to do, but I wasn't able to do them because I had to keep myself at home and focus. So this could be you needing to stay focused on something. So in a sense, you're restricting yourself from doing other things, or you're feeling restricted by your circumstances. Now, the swords represent your mind. So this could be something that maybe you're not actually being restricted in a certain kind of way, but you feel like you're being restricted, or you're restricting yourself. You're kind of putting boundaries around yourself, but you are able, if you wanted to, shift up the boundaries and kind of leave this energy if you wanted. So that's kind of in your recent past position. Now in your current energy, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is all about kind of abundance. It's kind of like feeling financially secure. It's about kind of having the things that you want, being surrounded by the things that make you happy or feel like full in a way. So I think you're probably maybe leaving a restrictive phase, and now you're entering like this kind of more happier time phase, this feeling that you have everything that you need. Even if you don't have everything that you need, you have a more comforting, more comfortable feeling around you. Now, in your near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles and you have the Four of Pentacles. You have a lot of pentacles here. So now the Eight of Pentacles is all about kind of putting the work in. It's about getting it done. Like you're perfecting your craft. You're there, you're kind of working at something. You're trying to hone your skills. You're trying to better yourself. So you're putting some kind of work in. And the Four of Pentacles is all about this, I don't want to say poverty mindset, but it's feeling like you have to hold on to something. Now, this could be financial. This could be anything in a sense. You know, you feel like you have to hold on to something so tightly, because if you loosen up a little bit, you're going to lose it. So I wonder if for some of you, I think this Four of Pentacles with this Eight of Swords might be going hand in hand in a sense. Maybe there was some kind of limitations or something that you had placed upon yourself or was placed upon you, and then now you're finally in this Ten of Pentacles, this happy phase, and you're continuing to work on whatever you need to work, but you're maybe, because these two energies are kind of side by side, they came out side by side, so maybe you're feeling like you need to still hold on to something because you're scared that you're going to lose it. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is your challenging position here. Now, this is saying that things might not go quite according to plan. Like, let's say if you're expecting certain finances to come through, or you're expecting certain opportunities or things to come through, there might be some bumps in the road. Things may not be going according 100% to plan. So just watch out for that. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what is causing this, this Four of Pentacles mindset, or this reaction a little bit, is to be like, oh my God, something didn't work out. Now I got to hold on to what I have. But what's being recommended from you, from spirit, your spirit guides, God, angels, this tree down the street, whoever, you work with or answer to, is the Strength card. So this is saying that you have the strength to persevere. So, and strength is all about patience. She has taken a very long time. Her and this cat did not get to this point just overnight. You know, she worked with this cat for a long time. They are friends. You know, it was a situation where they had to kind of like, she had to hone her skill in dealing with this cat and having this cat trust her. So that's what she did. So this is saying that you have to just, this is not a race. Okay. Oh, this is a race, but it's not, well, how do they say? What is it? It's a marathon, not a race or something like that. So I think whatever you're doing, you have to remind yourself that it's a marathon. It's not a race. You're in it for the long haul, but you have the strength to kind of persevere through. So, you know, life throws us curveballs all the time, you know, so it's kind of one of those things, but you're going to overcome. She's all about kind of like overcoming the obstacles as well and like having the strength to do so. So I definitely think you're going to be kind of leaving like a restrictive phase, moving into a happier phase, and then really focusing maybe on work or what you are working on. Now, work doesn't have to necessarily be like your job. It could be maybe you're doing house projects or something that is like tangible in a sense, like you're working on something, or you could be working on, you know, with your children, you could be trying to teach your kid how to read or something. So you're going through that process of teaching the child, you know, certain life skills it's going to need later on. So this, you can take this how it comes up. So, and for instance, let's say this is regarding, this just popped in my head. Let's say this is regarding like you're a parent and you have a child and you've been kind of, you know, helping them kind of learn or whatever. This could be indicating with the Eight of Pentacles, with the Four of Pentacles, this could be almost like, I'm not going to say that you don't want them to grow up, because that's not what it is. But you know how you are almost like everything to that little being. It's also with pets too. This could be if you're a dog mom, cat mom, whatever. When they're babies, when they're puppies or kittens or young children, they rely on you for everything. And then as they grow, they no longer come to you for everything anymore, because now they're figuring things out for themselves. So it could be like you were working on helping train or develop a being, whatever, four-legged, two-legged, whatever being, and now that little being is no longer coming to you for every single thing. Now they're doing things on their own, and it could kind of give you this like Four of Pentacles, like, oh my God, no, I don't want them to grow up too fast kind of feel, you know. I still want them to come to me. So that could be with that situation, if that resonates. And then the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with that would be indicating that like, I guess that in that sense that they are going to grow up, they're going to kind of like not need you for everything, and you're going to feel like this kind of loss a little bit, but you have the strength to persevere, because don't worry, because once they hit teenage years, they're going to, and in their early 20s, they're going to need you again. So don't worry about that. They might be a pain in the ass in those ages, that age group, but they're definitely going to need mom again. They just don't know it yet. So take it how it resonates. Okay, let's still see what the cards have to say for you. Okay, one card for my Aries. Okay, this one. Okay, you got koi fish. There is always enough. And then another card, please. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Tourmaline, get out of your own way. And let's get... Oh, this one jumped out. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. Hesitation. And oh, no, not yet, guys. Not yet. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Then you have calling your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. I can never say this word correctly. Visualizations. I'm not even sure if I'm saying correctly now. Just go with me on this, guys. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I think I got it on that last one. Anyway, so let's kind of merge everything. Let me see. So I feel like, for instance, if you're feeling like you're going, like an opportunity did not come through, this could be a job position. You might have applied somewhere. You might have felt really, really strong about it. Like this could have been like you went on the interview and you felt really strong about it, or you worked very hard on the, on getting that interview done or whatever. And then this could indicate that you're like fixated on that interview and you're like, this is the job for me. This is the only job for me. And if it doesn't come through, this is saying that you have the strength. You'll get a different job. It's okay. But so that's something as well. But so koi spirit, there's always enough. This is saying that like if you're feeling this kind of lack mindset in something, that there is enough. You know, I feel like this is saying that that mindset or that feeling is temporary because there really is enough. And enough will come to you. And considering that this is just like a week reading, it's something that like hopefully will clear up by the week after type of thing, or you'll start to feel a little bit better. Because the Ten of Pentacles is super positive. So it could be something that's going on that is like a bump in the road and it's making you feel like, oh my God, what if I start going back to this other phase that I was in at one point where I didn't have enough or I felt this way or this was going on. And I don't think that's happening. I think you're going to have the strength to persevere through anything. So don't get scared. Like if you feel like history is repeating itself or your luck is turning south or something. I don't think that's what's going on. I just think sometimes we get into a happy phase and we get really nervous as soon as like some like obstacle or shenanigan comes waltzing on by. We get nervous that we're going to go right back to the crappy phase that we might have just came out of. So I don't think that's what's going on. I think you definitely have the strength. And considering the Ace of Pentacles is a minor arcana card, I think this is like a little problem. I don't think it's like anything huge. But this is just giving you the heads up that, you know, just in case something doesn't go quite well, just keep working on and you'll persevere. You're going to be okay. So now we have tourmalated quartz. Get out of your own way. I think this is also trying to tell you to get out of your own head, because if you came from a stage or a phase where you were kind of like in your head and you felt stuck in a sense, because that's what this card's all about. The Eight of Swords is all about feeling stuck. This is saying that just get out of your own head, you know, just don't stay in that stuck phase, because the Strength card, like she's kind of the one. She's a doer, okay? So with this cat, like they had to go out. She had to train this cat in the outdoor settings, or she trained this cat wherever, you know, so they actually had to go out and she had to do things like externally, not necessarily in mental work in a sense. And you have a lot of stuff here with the Pentacles, which is about like practical, tangible aspects of your life. But this is all like, to me, this is a lot of like doing energy in a sense. It's not wands, but it's kind of like you had to work for something. So I think you need to just get out of your own way. You're going to be okay, and just continue to hone whatever you're doing, and just be aware that not to get into this Four of Pentacles where you feel like you have to hold on so tightly to something. And I feel like for some of you, this Four of Pentacles could represent to me that some of you might actually be doing extra work at a job. Like, let's say if you're a nurse, my friend is a nurse and he always picks up extra shifts because they always need somebody, you know, and he's very reliable. But this could be you feeling like you need to pick up extra shifts because maybe if you feel like you don't, that they won't ask you to pick up those shifts in the future, or you need the money, or you're scared that if you don't, you're not going to have enough money in the future. This could be something to do with that. So yeah, and then this would be your challenging position in that would be maybe this lack of feeling that you're not going to have enough or things are not going to go well, you know? So, okay, so anyway, so Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, intuition, or meeting, hesitation. Now, this could indicate love, but this also could be that, did I say surprise invitation or did I say surprise intuition? Whatever. It's surprise invitation. You know, you never know. Maybe your intuition is going to surprise you on something. But okay, anyway. I think having faith is also going with the Strength card, that if you are experiencing something a little bit difficult or you feel like you're going to start experiencing something difficult, this is having the faith that you're going to pull through, because you might be going through it a little bit. But you're going to pull through. You're going to be just fine. So this is, and even a surprise invitation, this could be, or meeting. For some of you, you might be getting, let's say you might be going on a job interview or something. You know, there might be something that could be coming your way. And like, maybe this job is really, really good. or it could be very beneficial to you for the future. It could have promotion of growth and everything, like growth opportunities, or it could look really good on a resume. Maybe it's like kind of a stepping stone to a different job that you want to be in the future. But maybe the finances, what they want to pay you is not enough, but you really want the job. And I think this is saying that you're going to figure it out. You're going to be okay. So, and then in that aspect, if this is to do with that, then I would say the Four of Pentacles would be indicating just start really being aware of your finances and where you can cut back. Because I think you're going to be fine. And I think it's going to be good for you, but you might need to adjust your finances a little bit to accommodate for the lesser money. But this is the situation. For the Strength is kind of, in my mind, a long-term card. So in the long run, you're going to persevere. You're going to be good. So yeah, just take that how that works. Anyway, calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this could be obviously love related, or this could be that whatever you're kind of doing is actually really, really good for you, you know? And having faith, I just feel like this is like you're kind of on the right track. You just need to get out of your own way, which I feel like is you having to get out of your own head or kind of overcome some of your fears. Because this could also represent, this position here, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, for me also could represent like things that you have to watch out for. So this could represent a fear, like a fear of not having enough, a fear of things not going well, you know? So this could be also, you're placing this on yourself, you know? But okay, so let us still do some kind of quotes for you guys. Let's get a quote for my Aries. Okay. Opportunity may knock only once, but temptation leans on the doorbell. So opportunity may knock only once, but temptation leans on the doorbell. If your ship doesn't come in, swim out to it. Okay, so here we go. So I definitely feel, because like you got opportunity, and this card could be like about a little bit like opportunities too. I definitely think maybe something. I wonder if this is also saying with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse that you need to be a little bit more decisive in what opportunities you're taking, because maybe something is very tempting, but it's not really good, because the Strength is kind of a long-term card. So, and temptation is a current thing, right? It's fleeting. But I wonder if this is saying that you need to be kind of more aware if there's between an opportunity and something that's considered temptation. Opportunities mean hard work, but I think you're willing to put the work in, because all this is hard work over here, you know? So anyway, and if your ship doesn't come in, swim out to it. And this could also be going with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. If something isn't going too great, sometimes you got to make your own opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes like you can't rely on others. Like for instance, let's say if you want to go on a job interview and you want to get into a field and you keep going on these interviews and nothing's working. Well, maybe there's a way that you can kind of create something yourself and put it on a resume, or like there's maybe a different kind of opportunity, maybe starting your own business or something. Like sometimes I think we get turned down for stuff because there's something better for us. And sometimes we just have to create our own waves in a sense. So yeah, so you might have to actually just swim out to something a little bit. You might have to put a little bit more effort into something to get what you want. Okay, guys, let's see what Spirit of the Dish we got for you. Okay. What's Spirit of the Dish for my... Oh, hold on. I screwed it up. What's Spirit of the Dish for my Aries? Oh, hold on. I did it again. I screwed it up again. Spirit of the Dish. Okay. We got the chip breaker, which is the guacamole. Okay. And... okay, so let me see. So you have what dinner and a movie that is recommended. You have horror movies and barbecue food, which sounds good. And then you have Capricorn, which Capricorns are very work related as well. So whatever this is could be kind of definitely like work related for you. And then you have Scorpio. And Scorpios are kind of about transformation and major changes as well. Now, this could be people you're dealing with, or this could just be like the energy you might be tapping into this week. Now, you have Neptune here, and this is about vision and creativity, and it could also be a little bit about illusions and fears. Like, so you might be having kind of illusions, and these illusions in your mind might be giving you kind of fears here. And then we have Jupiter, and this is about expansion and good fortune. You have the second house here, and this is the house of money, possession, physical environment, and your self-esteem. And then you have the sixth house, which is all about, health, details, order, work, and structure. So you have kind of like a lot of work kind of cards coming up. Okay, so you have G, P, C, V, and you have 2 6s, so 6 and 6. And then you have dream and joy. And then let's get a little one of these little guys. Let me see if I can interpret this time. Okay, this one came out. So this starfish. Now, to me, the starfish, no matter which way you turn this starfish, he's always the same. So I feel like this is saying that all your skills, everything you've learned, everything who you are in a sense, regardless of what position you're doing or what's going on, you're always the same. So I think that to me is saying that you're not losing anything. So if you're feeling, especially with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse and this Four of Pentacles, that's kind of energy that you might be losing something, And even with the Eight of Swords, being fearful, or being stuck. So you might be feeling like you're losing something, but in a sense, you're not losing anything. Because if you're the starfish, you are the same. And everything that you've learned, everything you've done, all your experiences, they can't take that away from you. Regardless of how you're positioned, you still are yourself. And you're coming with everything that you've had in the past. So just in case you're afraid of losing something, you're not really losing anything. You can only gain, because there's nothing can in a way be taken from your soul or your who you are. Obviously material things kind of come and go, but your experiences and the lessons you've learned and the knowledge you've gained through all that, it's not going anywhere. So I feel like that's kind of what the starfish is here to say. Okay, guys, think of your question and let us ask the Magic 8 Ball. Here we go. Oh, mystical magical 8 Ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Aries' question? It says, concentrate and ask again. Okay, guys, we gotta really dig deep here. Here we go. Oh, mystical magical 8 Ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the universe. What is the answer to Aries' question? It says, it is decidedly so. There you go, guys. The 8 Ball has spoken. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.